How's it going? Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name's Ashley, and hi, how's it going? You rarely see my face on here, so this is weird for me. And I was going back and forth, trying. It's like, do I really want to do this? I'm feeling self-conscious right now with this, what I just did to my face, because I don't normally do this, but I had the urge, and as soon as I drew this symbol, which it means something. I know what something positive. I just didn't look it up beforehand, and I just felt a certain sudden burst of like positive energy, which is why I plan on getting symbols like this, runes tattooed on my body eventually. Anyway, today we are here. You are here. We're all here. Are you here? What? To talk about how to not give a fuck what other people think of you. It's not going to be... Okay, some topics I'm going to cover right here. To not give a fuck what other people think of you. To begin to love yourself. Probably some more. I like to talk. I like to ramble. So, first off, a way to begin to love yourself is never take advice, criticism from someone you wouldn't go to for advice. The people I go to for advice, my sister, Jesus. You know who you are, and not the being Jesus, as in Jesus, my friend Jesus, and a few other people. It's a very small group. Rune too. It's like a small group, not many. So just limit that circle. If they say something that hurt your feelings, they criticize your makeup, lipstick, whatever, they criticize your weight, they just being criticizing shit, would you go to them for advice? Do you generally? Therefore, you don't really truly give a shit about their opinion. It just wounded your ego a little bit. So with that, you have to take it day by day. You're not going to go from absolutely hating yourself or not really giving a shit about yourself to full-blown love. And for that, you got to take the steps to care for yourself. The moment you start to care for so many things happening at once, you got to figure out how to word the words that are coming. I'm listening to my angels and guides right now, and it's being transmuted. They keep saying transmute, transmute. They speak in frequency. This is like the ringing you hear in your ear. If you hear a ringing, you could have clairaudience. You tell them to tone it down. Make sure it's not a medical issue first. I've had plenty of scans and shit, and it shouldn't be a medical issue. Anyway, it's like it's coming in like multiple people at once talking. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. As soon as you start to feel better about yourself, as in you're eating right, you're doing that, you're going to begin to feel better about yourself. You're going to begin to love yourself. It's a process. Another way to not hate yourself anymore. Don't compare yourself to other people. The only person you should compare yourself to is the you that you used to be. Not anyone else. Not your siblings, not people you see in the magazines, on the TVs, on the YouTube. No. You. Only you. Our rings are gonna fly off. What else did I want to say? Loving yourself is not gonna happen overnight. It's a step-by-step process. I used to be over 400 pounds. I've lost some weight, but that did not make me love myself. It was only until recently, maybe the end of last year, the beginning of this year, that I started on that process. On that path. Towards that. I stopped comparing myself to other people. Stopped thinking negatively of myself. Stopped making jokes in my own expense to make other people laugh. And another thing, I stopped talking shit about other people. And I started to really listen to my body. What do I need right now? This is something I'm getting more into now. It's like, am I actually hungry, or am I bored? Am I thirsty? But that's confusing. I think I'm slightly broken. My body's giving me mixed signals. I got so pissed off earlier after I did my morning routine and let my dogs for a W word that I'm not gonna say. It goes like that. It turns out I was just hangry, but I did not feel hungry. I felt thirsty, therefore I might be turning into a vampire. Don't tell. Shh. Oh. On that note, after you consume something, it could be sexual. After you eat something, you drink something, how does it make you feel? Do you feel better? Do you feel good? Do you feel like shit? You have to eliminate what makes you feel like shit, and that's gonna help make you feel better. Like, I can't have gluten. I love gluten. It's a temporary moment of happiness. You know, the pizza, all the sweets in the world. But then I start to feel like shit later on. And for some people, it could be meat that makes you feel like this, and you might have to cut that out or limit it to, like, try to avoid red meats, focus on like chicken and fish. Everyone's different, so don't listen to other people. What do you want? What makes you feel good? Everyone is different. I used to be vegetarian. I was a vegetarian for like 7 years. Then I had the weight loss surgery. Then I got hungry. I'm like, this ain't gonna work because I'm just gonna be bitchy as hell. So yeah, and I'm doing just fine eating meat. Now I'm basically a carnivore, but I love broccoli. Anyway. So just take it step by step, day by day. Also, go be out in nature. I know probably all like, outside world? No. Yes, go be out in nature, reconnect to, we're all made up of earth, from source. Our bodies is our water. A lot of, wasn't there like a myth that people were created from clay? Is that a thing? Did I just make it up? I think it's a thing. Anyway, we are Earth, therefore we need to reconnect to Earth, get all grounded and shit, and you're gonna be finding some clarity and shit once you stop being all in your head and thinking a lot of thoughts really quickly and shit. How many times can I say and shit? Chill the fuck out. That's my advice for most things. Chill the fuck out. Try to meditate once a day, or just do something that calms you, that you're familiar with. It could be shuffling cards if you're into tarot. It could be cleaning, washing dishes, driving. I wouldn't recommend that. Just, focus. Singing, playing music. Just do something that calms you, that, brings you moments of peace, and then you can maybe move on to meditation if you can't meditate right now. It's not about silencing your thoughts. It's about focusing on your breathing and listening and paying attention to your thoughts in a calm manner. That's how I see meditation, because ain't no way I'm always thinking. It's always happening. I was gonna say something else. The train left. Choo choo, bitch. You might also want to cut out sugary things. I have sugar in this, but I normally don't drink sugar that much. My coffee, I just use creamer. For some, you might want to cut out dairy. Everyone is different, so just see what works for you. And it's good to try to work out once a day, or just like go for a W word. I'm not gonna say, because dogs will go nuts. There was another point, but I just can't remember. Yes, in the public area, if people are staring at you, you feel like everyone's staring, everyone's judging you, they're just going around like... Me and Laura used to get those looks all the time. And then we'd look at each other. Or look back at the people like... This is how I've gotten over most of my social anxiety. A lot of people have social anxiety. So if you're thinking, oh man, I fucked up that conversation, I said the wrong thing, they're probably like, oh my god, they're so stupid. What the fuck? What's wrong with them? They're not. They probably be thinking the same thing about them, that they fucked up the conversation, they did something wrong. When in reality, no. It's just a conversation, bro. As soon as you look at it like that and realize people don't typically give a shit, it gets easier. And the more you interact with people, the less awkward you're going to feel. Sometimes I still have my moments where, like, oh, hell no, avoid all the people, go to the back. You just go into the back and dodging. Oh, there's people down the aisle. Oh, hell no. Going this way. Even it's a process. It's not going to happen overnight, so have patience with yourself. Whew. Another point that I want to make. I'll get it eventually. Don't focus on the people. That was it. I see people staring at me. I don't give a shit anymore. Sometimes I do. And sometimes the anxiety wins and I need to get the fuck out of there. So I'm still in the process of getting over it. But it's like, you're gonna have good days and bad days. End of story. Sometimes you're gonna feel great, positive. You're gonna love yourself. Everything's gonna be great. Other times you're gonna hate yourself or just dislike yourself and just be all meh. If that's the case and you have one of those days, go do something you like. Paint, create, go on a bike ride. I need to ride my bike. Note to yourself, get my bike ready so I can go ride it. Just go do something you love. And maybe you can get out of that yicky? I want to say icky and yicky. Yicky energy. So you can maybe get back into the flow of things and not be all or just in the mood of. And also find a way to release your aggression. I need to do that. I need to get back into boxing because I've been feeling I got some pent up anger. Hell, it can be just aggressively painting right down your feelings. I need to punch something. A something, not a someone. People sue. So back to the public thing. Typically people are too wrapped up in their own shit to pay you, like give you a double glance. And if they give you a double glance, they might be admiring your style, admiring you, admiring something about you. Not everything is negative. That's something I'm working on myself. Since I was so overweight, people did stare. No one really laughed that I noticed, but people stared, and I always, like, when someone laughed to the side, I felt like they were laughing at me, and my first reaction instinct was to go over there and punch them in the face because I'm violent. I'm violent, and yet I'm not really that violent. I don't release violence very often, but I need to release my anger. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, I still have moments like that. So the main point of this is to give you some tips and to let you know that it's not going to happen overnight. How many times can I say that? And the way you're feeling is completely okay. Stop beating yourself up for feeling like this. You were conditioned into believing you had to behave like this, but now is the time to release those thought patterns, those things, and to accept the love, light, and all the positive unicorn shit energy into your life, because not everyone is going to make fun of you, hurt you. Not everyone is talking shit. Some people are, but guess what? Fuck them. For those people who have made you feel like shit in the past, forgive them and all that, but fuck what they said. Who cares? You shouldn't. And you have to accept that they're coming from their level of consciousness. They're not on your vibrational level. And that's from their perspective, their understanding of things at that moment. And it's to do with them. It's not to do with you if it was out of hate. And that's something, like, one of the hardest things I had to realize. When someone spouts and is just angry at you, usually it has nothing to do with you. It's about the anger, the hurts, the black hole they have inside themselves when they're just trying to feel something. I got deep. And I would know, I've been in that black hole, and it's hell. You would do anything just to get a rise out of someone. My card was making people feel guilty and I'm the victim. Thankfully, I'm not like that anymore. I fuck up. I admit that I fuck up. Ooh, that's bringing up some shit that I haven't dealt with. I'm getting emotional. Whew. So, there's probably some more I want to say here, but that might be for another video. If you want me to do another topic, you have something in mind you want me to talk about, could be some kind of spiritual game, could be just a random topic, let me know. I'd be happy to do it, because I like to talk. Alright, thank you for watching. Oh yes, I don't know if it'll still be going on when this video goes up on the YouTube, because I post on the patrons, my people, over theirs get first access to videos. So I'm gonna post it there, wait a few hours, post it on YouTube. I don't know. Anyway, if it's not still going now, every Sunday I have a contest for a free pick a card reading. You see my cards right there. Free pick a card reading? No. Free private reading on Instagram. So if you're interested, follow me there. You just have to comment on the post I made, and I'll pick a winner at 6. And if you want to join me on Patron to get free first access to things, and when the time is right, I'm gonna go live. I got an idea. I'm gonna see if it works. We're just gonna see what happens. Just gonna see. And then you can just ask me cards for tarot or advice or whatever. And all that. If you want a private reading for like tarot and stuff, the details might be in the description box. If not, you can check out my website. And yeah, I think that's all I need to say. If you vibe with me, you like me, and yeah, you like my sass, I don't know, you find me amusing, then you can subscribe, become a weirdo, a neighbor. It's a neighbor, I'm gonna get it. And yeah, okay. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye!